welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaden, and today I'm going to be telling you about my worst books of 2025. So starting at number 10, we have Toto. And this one's like a retelling of The Wizard of Oz told through the perspective of Toto the dog. I read this book a while ago. I don't remember much of it. I just remember Toto being really annoying. Like, I couldn't stand him. Like, that annoying. I don't remember much about this book. I just remember Toto being annoying and it just kind of ruining it for the rest of my reading. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Number 9, I have a serial killer support group. I don't remember much about this book. I just remember, I think someone is snuck into like a serial killer support group, obviously. I think maybe to get information because somebody that she knows died or something. She's trying to figure something out. Again, I don't remember. I just remember not really liking this book and it being like meh. The whole writing being meh. I couldn't with this book. It just didn't work for me. Just meh. Number 8, I have The Usual Family Mayhem. So this book itself was okay, but the main character was just so stupid. Just so stupid. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give a couple examples. So, like, she has, like, a job in the beginning, and she's not very good at it, and that kind of steamrolls the plot of the book. And then, at the end of the book, she gets a different job, and she's like, wow, I've never had a job for this long. But it's like, you had a job in the beginning. Longer than this. What are you talking about? What do you mean you haven't had a job longer than this? And then, like, when she was younger, she had a crush on a guy, and she kisses the guy, and the guy runs away. And she thinks, oh my gosh, he didn't like me. That's why he ran away. And this was like 10 years ago. She was like a kid when she kissed this guy. And later, when she's like, she's talking to the guy, and she's like, oh my gosh, why did you run away? And he's like, you were a minor. You kissed me, and you were a minor. I was an adult. I ran away because it wouldn't look good for me because I'm trying to be a lawyer. Like, and then she's like, oh. And it's like, maybe you didn't think for 10 years, you didn't think about the age gap. I don't remember how long the age gap was between them, but it's like, you didn't use your brain cells for 10 years about why this man ran away? It's because you kissed him, because you were a minor, and he was an adult, and it wouldn't look good for him. You idiot. Ugh. Number 7, I have With Love, Cold World. Something with cold or cool world. This book itself was okay until something happened with the female main character, and then the male one got upset and angry, and then he just decided to become an asshole the rest of the book, majority, to the female main character. And I'm like, well, now I hate you, and I'm not rooting for you because you're an asshole, and I don't care for you or this relationship. And at the end they get engaged, and I'm like, this marriage ain't gonna last. What are you talking about? Just no, they have too many problems for me to get together. I'm like, no. Number 6, I have as Zom Romcom. And this book irritated me. Like, I don't believe the chemistry between the female and the male love interest. I just saw more as friends than, like, love interest. Like, they've been neighbors for like 3 years, and they've hardly talked, and he's gone under a fake name majority of the time, and he just revealed who he actually is like a few days ago. And they just survived like being thrown from a moat. They're been in a moat, they were on the road, then they're in a moat, and they just found somewhere safe to be. And then he starts eating her out, and he's like, my Eddie. And I'm like, mentally, I'm like, girl, I just met you like a couple days ago. Get away from me. Why are you calling me my? I just met you. Stay the heck away from me. Why are you saying my? Like, supposedly he's been in love with her for like 3 years, and she has no idea. But it's like, stay away from me. I just met you. Stay away from me. Just stay away. And it just irritates. Like, there's supposedly more books that are happening in this series. I have no interest after this one. Just none whatsoever. Number 5 I have as One Death at a Time. I read this book while I was on vacation, and it took me forever to finish because I was on vacation. Now I don't remember much about this book other than the main character continuously eats, and they mention Save the Cat, which is like a screenwriting book, which I learned about at school. Other than that, not much. Like the whodunit, I don't really care. This whole book, I didn't care. It was just, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Number 4 I have is Hidden Nature. This one, like the story started off really, really fast, and then it slowed down the rest of the book. And it's like, okay, what? And like the cover of the book was really pretty, but I don't remember how much. Like the book just started off really fast and then it slowed the rest of the time, and I'm like, what's going on? The like serial killer portion was kind of interesting, but other than that, it was just kind of stupid. Like they revealed stuff way too early, which I didn't like. It's just no. And I think this is like my first Nora Roberts book in a while, and I don't think I'm going to read more of her just because I did not have a fun experience with this one. Number 3 I have, number 3. Yep. Number 3 I have Dead Girls Walking. I haven't reviewed this one yet, but I will in my December. I just did not like this book. It just wasn't very interesting for me. Like, the story starts off immediately and then kind of slows, and there's supernatural stuff with it. And, like, there were some interesting aspects with it, with, like, audio recordings and stuff, like with the transcripts. It just didn't, like, work for me. I didn't really like the main character. Like, she would get sympathy, and then she wouldn't get sympathy. Like, I just had a hate-love relationship with her, but mostly it was the hate side, because I just didn't like her. She was just kind of asshole, and just, no, the supernatural stuff also didn't work for me. It just, this book was a no-go. My second least favorite book from 2025 was Daredevil Fall from Grace. If you asked me to tell you anything about this comic, I couldn't tell you anything. I think Daredevil has a cool costume in this. Other than that, I couldn't tell you anything about this book. Nothing. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't understand what was going on. Other than a cool costume change, I hated this comic. It was not good at all. I think I only spent $1 on this. $1. And it was $1 wasted. Maybe like less than 20 minutes to finish. It was probably like 10 minutes. 10 minutes I could have gotten back. It was just not very good at all. And then my least favorite book of 2025 was Don't Sleep with the Dead. So this is supposed to be like a Great Gatsby retelling. And I love The Great Gatsby, because one of my favorite retellings of The Great Gatsby I read in like 2022, 2023, and it was really great. I'm like, oh, I'll give this one a try. No, this book is like 60 pages, I think. Sorry, 100 pages. I finished it in an hour. It's an hour wasted. This book cost $25. I got it for half off at Barnes & Noble. So I spent $12 on this. That's $12 wasted. If I had spent full price on this, I would have gone and driven my butt back to Barnes & Noble to get a refund. It was $12, so it's not that bad. But this book just kind of pissed me off. This is supposed to be a standalone, but it's part of a series. I just, no. Like, I don't understand anything that happened in this book. Like, Nick is supposed to be like an alien. There's like heart eating, but it's paper. There's like queer stuff between him and Gatsby, which I like, but I couldn't understand any of what was going on. It was just, no, I hated this book. Like, again, I finished it in an hour. Hour wasted with this stupid book. It was just bad. I couldn't tell you anything that happened in this book other than what I described like a few seconds ago. It was just a bad book. Just no. And supposedly like the first one's about Jordan, but because I hated this book so much, I'm not even attempting it. So those are my worst books of 2025. Let me know down below what yours are, and I'll see you next month. Bye.